Alright, welcome back to the Plains Biome Builds. In the last episode, we built all of this right here. We've got a 3-tiered crop farm for the plains. We got barley, flax, and regular crops. And then in the back, we've got a lox farm with all of our lox-related products being produced, I guess you could say. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving inside of the longhouse to build the interior. This thing is going to be sweet. You know, I've got all these farms making resources. I've got my boathouse that I built at the beginning when I came to the plains. That's bringing in resources because I'm going out to the surrounding areas and coming back and parking there. You know, I've got all these things coming in. I need a place to store them. I need a kitchen. I need a workshop. So many things. So we're going to do the interior today. Let me take you guys on the inside and tell you what my plan is. You may have also noticed this windmill that I just kind of like stuck in right here since the last episode. I kind of totally forgot. So yeah, but my bad. All right, so the inside. Oh, well. All right, so the inside. This is what you guys saw in the last videos where it's just been like a really open design. What do I want to do with this space? On this side, I want to have a workshop. I was going to build a whole separate building like I did in the community center area. You can check out that video if you want. But instead of doing that, I think I'm just going to add it over here. We've got a little section here where I saved some cloudberries. And I'm going to do what I did with these plants, with those cloudberries. So you remember, you know, before it looked terrible at first. I just had a bunch of plants sticking up through the stone, but then I added these little frames and it looks really nice, I think. So that's what I'm going to do over here. We're going to have a workshop, and then we're also going to have like a little garden here too with some protected cloudberries. And yeah, so that's pretty much going to be this side. Over on this side, this is where it gets fun. This side is going to be what I feel is like the heart of a longhouse. We're going to have a central hearth. We're going to have a dining table thing. We'll have a nice kitchen area over here. So this is going to be really like the heart of the build right here, where it feels really homey. You got the fire going, you got the food cooking. Over here, you can see I've got a little raised platform. This is going to be kind of a loft with my bedroom up top. And then down here, we'll have a storage area. And then you can see here, we've got our walls. Now the walls, I really want to do this wall of X's here in the middle next to the staircase. I think that's cool. But for the actual walls, I really don't know what to do. This is a more basic pattern, and this is a more detailed pattern. I need these guys, these corner pieces in the top up there to be flush with the ceiling. So I might do the top with plain wood and then do the bottom with the dark wood, kind of like a mix of both, a hybrid. I don't know. We'll see about that. I'm going to get to work. I got a lot to do. I'm going to work on this side. I'll be back with an update in a little bit. All right. Wait, did I start the recording? I did. All right. Check it out. Wait, well, you can't check it out. I'm not inside. Why am I saying that? The first stage of the build is done. Well, actually, it's not even done. I mean, it's just mostly done. We're going to do the detail phase at the end of the video, bring it all together. But for the most part, it's ready to go. So let me show you guys what I've got going on in here. First of all, before we go inside of there, I want to show you the walls. The walls are pretty sweet. You can see the middle section of the wall where I had all the X's. I decided to add the darkwood poles and the darkwood beams just to add a little bit of detail. And then you can see on the side bits, I did exactly what we were talking about just a little bit ago. Plain wood at the top and then dark wood elements at the bottom. Love this design that I came up with here. We've got the dark wood arches, the dark wood dividers, and then we have a super tall doorway to go in and out of, which I think everybody would kind of prefer over a small doorway. Now I'm going to take you guys inside, but remember, the details have not been put in yet, but check it out. You know, we kind of have like a kitchen, cooking area, eating area type of thing. Pretty sweet little area. I got the deer rugs on top of the table. And then over here, we've kind of got a little like breakfast table in this nook, I guess you could call it. And then we've got stone oven. We've also got iron cooking station and cooking pot. And then I absolutely love using the wood piles in Valheim as a decoration. So I've got 2 of them stacked on either side to seem like fuel here, ready to go for both of the fires. Now, check this out. I love how this thing came out. Got to really use those dark wood arches, and I got to use the iron cage walls. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to section off this whole thing in here. I've got a roof over the bedroom up there to make it seem really cozy up there. We've got plenty of reinforced chests in here. This should be plenty enough for me to move everything over from the storage house. Right here, we have another little nook, just like over here where I added kind of like a little breakfast area. This nook, though, has the black metal chest. So yeah, I got a little like treasure room right here. Maybe I'll add some of those coin stacks or something in there. But let me take you upstairs and show you the bedroom. It's pretty chill. Nothing much in there right now. All we have is a bed and a cartography table. But yeah, that's this room. I hope you guys like it. We're going to add a lot of details in here, but here is the workshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up, just like I did over there, the workshop, but without the details. So yeah, I'm going to get to work. I'll see you guys in a little bit with an update. All right, the workshop is ready. Let me show you guys what we got going on in here. Check it out. Now, of course, there's no details yet, so don't get too excited, but this is basically what I want my workshop to look like. We'll start over here and I'll go around. I've got a stone cutter here. You might be like, why do you have a stone cutter in your workshop? Well, two reasons. One, because I've got a lot of stone in here, but two, you know, there's a lot of stone around this build in general. So I like to have a stone cutter built so that when I start working on that stone, I can just come in here, dismantle this, grab the pieces, run outside and rebuild it. And then I can put it back here when I'm done. And next, I have a little crafting table set up here with all of my improvements. If you look straight across, we have our forge table set up with all of its improvements. They're both kind of set back into the little coves. We have a nice little garden here with our cloudberries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I grew some grass in the back just to add something to it. Then finally, we have blast furnace and smelter over here on the wall. And yeah, that's pretty much going to make everything that I want to have in a workshop. But of course, we got to move on to the detail phase. So to do that, I want to explain one thing that I like to use as a guideline in my detail phases. What do you think when you look at this massive open space here? Personally, I think this needs something else to it. So my rule in Valheim, I kind of do it like this, where if it's anything over a 2x2 block, if you look on this like kind of square right here in front of me, if it's anything over that with no details, personally, I think it's nice to add a detail. These blocks, these individual blocks, are 2 meters by 2 meters, which makes this square 4 meters by 4 meters in total. So anything over that, I think, needs a detail. This is obviously my opinion, and this rule does not always work. Sometimes it's better to leave things open, but I think for the most part, this is a really nice rule to use when you're detailing. Same thing for your walls. If you end up with a big wall with nothing on it, it gets boring. But, you know, on this wall, we have a window. You know, we've got windows on each wall, which breaks it up and never lets us have a 2x2 that doesn't have any details. I'm going to get to detailing. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I am done with the build. All right, time to show you guys the finished product. But first, I want to do something. I want to get rid of something, and it is this right here. Man, I've been waiting to do this since I got to the plains. Well, admittedly, I've been waiting to do a lot of things since I got to the plains, but this right here especially has been something that I wanted to get done. So, clap your hands. Wait, no. By the magic of movies, I will now get rid of... Wait, that's not... Is it by movie magic? How do they say? Black magic. No. No. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of it. Boom. Check it out. The storage house is gone. Man, I'll tell you from my side, it's a little bittersweet because this place saved me so many times from dying. I know I've died a lot. I think I would have died double the amount of times if I didn't have this place to retreat to. Not only that, but it held all my storage, it held my portal, my bed, my first crafting table here. I'm gonna miss it, but now it is time to move into the Plains Manor. Now, I'm just calling it the Plains Manor because I still haven't named the place, but you know, eventually we'll come up with a name. Check it out. This is the main hallway. I kept it simple here. I added in a little bit of lighting on either end. I added in some wolf's head adornments, and I added in some benches. And then I also added in lox pelts here for the floor. The lox pelts are really cool when you overlap them, and any of the pelts are pretty cool when you overlap them, but especially the lox ones, because you can kind of create a carpeted design. So that's kind of what I did with it. I'll take you into the workshop. You can see, before I talk about anything else, we have this lox pelt design that I kind of just took everywhere. It's not really a design. Basically, I just made a pathway all around the floor, but I left the stone floors sticking out a bunch. Now, as far as details, you can see up on the walls, I added in some tower shields on opposite walls. Up here on the back, I added in some more shields. And then on the fireplace, I added in trophy heads of all of the enemies here in the plains. I thought that was a really cool element. Also, I added in this dining room table. You know, I needed something here. I messed around with putting a hot tub here, but it just made no sense here in the middle of this room. So I decided to put this little dining room table with some chairs and some food and some tankards. You can see I added in the bone mash trophy. Love that thing. It's absolutely disgusting, so I had to throw it up there. But yeah, other than that, I did a little bit of lighting over here on this side and over here on this side, a little bit on the table and a little bit on this wall. Just, you know, I love these bronze sconces. That's the word. What is a sconce? What kind of word? Sconce? What is that even? All right, so other side of the house. On this side, we have mainly storage. So I labeled it storage, also my bedroom, but mainly storage. And then over here, we have the dining hall. I probably should have put dining hall and kitchen, but I don't know. I thought it looked cooler with just like one word, so I just left dining hall. But check it out. We've got a lot more going on in here. First of all, I want to show you the fermenting area that I added. Nice little shelf here to hold our fermenters. And then we just have, you know, ingredients over in these two chests, some extra potions here on the bottom. And then here we go up top. These are just like quick grab meads that you can get when there's like a raid or something, or we're heading out the door. You can see I've got a little table here with some decorations on it. Table here with decorations on it. This wall over here, I kind of did a little shout out to the first foods that you eat on a new server in Valheim. So you got your deer meat, your boar meat, and your necktails, kind of some of the first things you eat. And then up top, I've got like the ultimate food, the serpent meat. Over here, I did a little bit of a cabinet. You know, this, I would have done a lot more of this. I would have built a lot more infrastructure, cabinets, shelves, things like that. But the problem was I have so many windows in that the cabinets would have ran right into the windows. So in the next build, I'm going to have a lot more infrastructure. We're going to do a lot less windows, and we're going to do a lot more fun stuff on the inside, like fireplaces, cabinets, shelving, stuff like that. So let me take you over here. We got the storage. We got our basic storage. You got wood, stone, tar, stuff like that. And then when you come back here, you have the more advanced storage. Right here, we've got miscellaneous. We've got resin. I've got some wood stored back here. We've got our treasure room. I got treasure chests and coins. And you can see I have my portal shoved here for now. Yeah, we're going to have to make a portal house real soon. So I think that might actually be the next video, because I don't have a place to put that for the moment since the storage house is gone. Check this out. This is the bedroom. We have the motor trophy up here on the wall. We've got a cartography table, a reinforced chest for storage. We've got our personal chest by the bed. Got my stuff from the trader in there tucked away. Little seating area here. And then my favorite part in the entire build, I can stand here, I've got my tankard on the railing, and I can look down at everybody who's visiting and eating in the dining hall, and I can address them or whatever, you know. I just think that's a really cool addition. A little hard to get it in and out of here. I should probably move that reinforced chest, but that's okay. I really love how this build came out. We still got a lot more to do here in the plains. Super excited to be here in the plains. It's just been a blast. So yeah, I think we're going to do a portal house for the next build. I also want to do a little dock area, like a port out here. So that'll be a build we'll do in a video. Thank you guys for watching. Stick around for like 10 more seconds for some cinematic shots of today's build. And of course, as always, have a good one.